something and the screen went black. But the good news is, in the last stream, we picked up 5 subscribers. We're 26 away from 6K, 26 away from 6,000, which is pretty awesome. I'll tell y'all. Let's give it a couple minutes. We're gonna get some people in here. We're gonna stay live for a half hour. But I believe we're gonna hit it now. I think we're gonna hit it. It's we got 11 days to hit 6K. Can't believe it. We got 11 days to hit it. Got my mic on, and I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited about it. So yeah, we got 11 days to make it. I think we're gonna do it. I think we're gonna do it, yo. I'm pretty confident that we're gonna do it. I'm pretty excited. So if we get a few folks in here. I had to restart the stream. Let's see if Jacob Dean comes back. What's up, 1987 F1 Gators? What's going on, brother? How did you find out about the channel? Just curious. Were you just scrolling through, or did you see a video? Appreciate you. I got my mic on. I just bought a mic. Hopefully you can hear me good. I just got these little mics and stuff. Trying to get it going. Scrolling through. All right, that's cool. That's cool. Appreciate you. Please hit the subscribe button, man. I would really appreciate it. It would make my Christmas, man, if we could hit 6K. Please subscribe. Please share if you have anything like Facebook and stuff, or whatever you have. That way we can hit the 6K. It will help me a lot. What's up, Candy? It'll help me a lot when I present myself. You know what I'm saying? When I do my interviews, when I go to do interviews next year, because it'll really help me. That way I can say, hey, look, I have a YouTube channel. I have 6,000 subscribers. People identify with that. What's up, Big Jacob? Sorry I had to restart it, bro. I went to check my subscriber counts, and the screen went black, so I had to restart it. We're gonna go live for 30 minutes. By that time, it'll be 6 o'clock. I'm gonna go ahead and head out probably, and I'm gonna do a preview of another bowl game. It usually takes me about 6-7 minutes to put together, and it gets a lot of views. So we're trying to hit the 6K mark. Hey, look, that's all I want for Christmas this year, y'all. If I could get 6,000 subscribers, I'll be so happy before Christmas. Because the funny thing is, the goal for this year was 5,000. Um, I don't know what I'm gonna put the goal for next year. I might set it high. I might set it as high as 10,000. I don't know. If I ever was to hit 10,000, nah, little pastrami, but nice try. What's up? What I think about getting Kiffin? Man, I'm extremely excited. You know who I would have liked to get Gators, 1987 F1 Gators, is Kirk Signati. I think that's how you say his name, from Indiana. I wonder behind the scenes if we even contacted him to try to get him, because in Indiana they have their stadium holds like 55,000, I think, on a good day, like 55, and we hold 102. But can you imagine if he's recruiting like that at Indiana, what he would have been doing at LSU? But I really like that coach for Indiana, Kirk Signati. They play Alabama in the Rose Bowl on January 1st. Man, they're gonna have some good games that day. I'm hoping to have some seafood gumbo for New Year's and watch some football. I can't wait. But yeah, I'm very excited about the Lane Train. I actually bought me a T-shirt that says the Lane Train for Christmas. I gave it to myself for Christmas, but I just don't have it on yet. Yeah, I just don't have it on yet because I'm afraid somebody's gonna give me one, and I don't want to take the tags off, and I can't return it, and I have to. But yeah, it took him a little while to get the Rebels right. 2 years. That's really not bad at all. And um, I love the Lane Kiffin hire because of where he is in his life. A 20-year-old Lane Kiffin wasn't a 50-year-old Lane Kiffin. But yeah, I think he's the right man for the job. I'm 100% in on Lane. The Sugan, I don't know what you're talking about, John Mitch. I don't know if that's a joke or what, but yeah, it's uh, it's a great thing. Come on, John Mitch. Are you trolling me at 5:36 in the morning, bro? Yeah, I'm pretty excited though about Lane. I wanna uh, I wanna be there when he leaves the team for the spring game. I might be over there in April when the team comes down the hill. That's gonna be pretty cool to see him lead the team for the spring game. And by that time, cause like the transfer portal. Thank you, Kelly. Yeah, it's on. The little green light's on. We good to go. You know, look, Kelly. We're good to go. All right, I appreciate it, Kelly. Thank you for the feedback. I love getting good feedback, especially. But sometimes I get bad feedback, and that's the way it is. But I love good feedback. But I want to be there when Lane Kiffin leads the team down the hill, man. Oh man, 1987 Gators. Hey, so I'm guessing you're a Florida Gators fan. 87 Gators. Just by your name, I'm guessing that you're a Gators fan. Is that correct? Florida Gators football and all that. Because I want to talk a little bit about your former coach Billy Napier. Okay, so and I'm very happy that you found the channel. By the way, I want you to know that. But Billy Napier used to coach over here at ULL, Louisiana's Raging Cajuns, and he's probably had the best years that the team has ever had. I would say without a doubt. I actually fist bumped Billy Napier one time before a game, but yeah, he was well liked here. Can't blame him when he took the Florida job. It was just such a big upgrade. You know, he was coaching at an SEC school. But a lot of people around here, well, a lot of people around here wanted Billy Napier at LSU when Brian Kelly was hired, and that was the big talk going on at that time. Was should we have hired Billy Napier instead of Brian Kelly? And it's funny because they both got fired like a week apart from each other. But what do you think about your new head coach from Tulane? What do you think about him? It's funny, I didn't even mention that Tulane. I didn't even mention that in my preview, but Tulane's coach is gone too. But what do you think about him, F1 Gators? About your new head coach that you got? You like him? Or have you researched him at all? He did a real good job at Tulane. They only lost 2 games on the year, 11-2. Yeah, you know the truth. The Frisco kid. What's up, David Bork? It's hard. It's hard when you get. Hey, send the laughing disco. Thank you. It's hard when you get these coaches, though. I gotta admit with you, F1 Gators. Like Tulane's not in the same bracket, the same divisions as like Florida, if you know what I'm trying to say. Um, and it's just, I know it's gotta be kind of one of those things. Uh, it's like one of those things. He's stepping up in the SEC. SEC is the big time. Let's be honest. I mean, SEC got some powerhouses, bro. When you look at the teams that are in the SEC right now, Ole Miss only lost 1 game. I mean, you got Georgia, you got Alabama. I could go on and on. You got Texas. I mean, it's just unbelievable. It's a struggle every week in the SEC. And like I'll be honest with you, next year we got Clemson. We open up with Clemson. We play Texas and Alabama both back to back at home. I mean, that's back to back bowl games, man. So yeah, the SEC is such a big upgrade. So I don't know. I wish y'all the best, except when y'all play us, F1 Gators. I know that you probably just as big a fan for your team as I am for my team. But, you know, we'll see. I don't think we play y'all next year, though, F1 Gators. I don't think we play y'all next year. We might, but I don't remember seeing it. Do you do you get to go to any Florida Gator games? F1? I like to go to the okay, yeah. I like to go to the games like LSU and the Cajuns, and I make little vlogs when I come back the next day. just talk about the game day experience. And like at the LSU game, you get so much free stuff, hats and shirts and all that. And yeah, I make little vlog videos. But I've been doing this for almost 8 years. Oh, nice! You a season ticket holder? Wow, that's really cool. Check it out. I got me a little tripod, and it's also a selfie stick. So let's see how this works. Hold on. You can pull it out and stuff. Huh. This thing comes out of here. Oh, I know how to do it. I'm gonna show you. You gotta take this like this. I bought this for like 20 bucks, and then you could use it like a selfie stick if you want, like to hold and stuff. But I do interviews. Like I did an interview with a guy that played 5 years for the Cajuns, and we were sitting in the car, and I had my phone propped up against a can, and he was like, appearance is a big thing. And so I bought some mics. That's what I'm talking in right now on Amazon for 20 bucks. And I bought this little tripod, which is real cool. So, I'm prepared to do I think we're going to really grow this next year. Um, the bigger the interview I get, the more people the channel will get out to. So, I'm working hard behind the scenes. I have somebody I know in the area that has 350,000 followers. And I was trying to get an interview, but, you know, some people, hey, yeah, you're right, Gator. Well, I've been doing this 8 years. I'm almost at 6,000, which is not bad. It took me this long to get this far, but yeah, you're right. You got to start somewhere. My channel is monetized though. I don't know if you could tell by the ads, but yeah, it is monetized. It took me like 2 years to get there, but yeah, I do it more for the love of it, as I enjoy it, and more for the behind the scenes stuff that people don't see that happens. It allows me to like I did a Brobridge Tigers page. You can add me on Facebook if you want to. F1 Gators. Crisco's Country Life is the name of the Facebook, and I'll post you know different pictures and stuff. I also started a Facebook group to help my high school that I graduated 30 years from, to get people to go to the games. Yeah, it is. It is. It's already paid off. I have so many different things that I do, especially behind the scenes. I interviewed the last two football coaches for Brobridge, and yeah, it's already paid off. Wait, I'm back. All right, my my alarm messed me up again, but we got another 15, and then I might go get some breakfast or something and make another video. But yeah, it's been great. Next year, I'm gonna just give y'all some behind the scenes stuff. Those of y'all that care and actually are here right now at 5:44 in the morning. I'm gonna give y'all some behind the scenes stuff. But next year, I'm gonna be contacting different colleges in the area and seeing if they don't have like a day where they can get some YouTubers and stuff in there to do little vlogs and stuff to promote the teams. Some of the colleges, I feel they need to put more people in the seats. So we got a couple of colleges within an hour range, that I'd love to go to. I've never been to some of these games. Some of them I've been to once, but I'll be contacting their marketing departments, um, especially closer after the summer, getting close to football season. We should be. I don't know how many subscribers we'll have, but the more the better. The more the merrier. And so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Definitely, we're gonna keep working towards our goals next year. That's gonna be the thing we're gonna do. We're just gonna keep working towards it, and hopefully we can get more people to sponsor the channel. That would be great. You know, more people to send us some free stuff and to review. That'd be absolutely wonderful. I haven't gotten to the point where people are contacting me. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. everything y'all see me reviewing and stuff is because I contacted them. But when you get to a certain level and people start to contact you, that's when you know you've made it. When people when people, like, I'll be honest with y'all, when I do an interview with somebody, I don't just, bring them in here, put them on here, for free. That's not how I am. I'll make them feel like it was important, and I'll take them to lunch or I'll do something like that. But if ever the shoe's on the other foot and somebody asks me to do an interview and takes me to lunch just to hear what my thoughts are, that's when I know I've made it. And that's how I want the people that to feel that I interview. I want them to. I appreciate that, Share Bear. Please hit the subscribe button. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming in and saying that. I appreciate that. We hope that keep you around, Share Bear. I hope you're not just scrolling through. But if you are, and you just came through and just say that, we appreciate that. You know, if you're just passing through and going, scrolling but hey, everything happens for a reason, Share Bear. So I don't think you're here by chance in this channel. I really don't. I think you just so happen to be scrolling, and I hope you stay. I hope you subscribe. Just to quickly tell you about myself, I've been doing this about 8 years. The channel has about 2 million views. I'm more of a vlogger. I'll talk about everything, but I love sports and I love doing reviews and I love my community. And so I hope that you subscribe, Share Bear, and I hope that you become a regular here. But we'll see what happens. 87 F1 Gators, I got a question for you. I can tell you're a sports fan and you like college football and you like the Gators. What's your prediction on the Tulane Ole Miss game today? Tulane's got a new coach. Ole Miss, hey, thank you, Share Bear. Ole Miss got a new coach. Tulane got a new coach. Of course, Lane Kiffin came to us. Hey, thank you, Share Bear. Appreciate it. We'll stay live another about 13 minutes, and then I got to work on my next video, so we're gonna do that. Yeah, what's your opinions on that game today? You think Ole Miss by 14? I have they actually played earlier this year. I did. This is all my homework and stuff. I got when I make a video, I put it all together and stuff. Ole Miss won 45-10 this year. But I got Ole Miss winning 33-17. The only reason is I'm pulling for Tulane, but I just think Ole Miss has too much talent right now. If we talk again next year, that may be a different thing if there's a mass exodus. Like if we take a bunch of their players from Ole Miss and they come to LSU, there could be a mass exodus over there. I don't know. But right now, I just think Tulane is more talented. But the winner of this match plays Georgia in the Sugar Bowl. And Georgia is absolute powerhouse. What's up, Phillip Jones? I hope if that's a good thing, good. If that's a bad thing, well, hopefully you at least sub. But found out a lot about Tulane. Their quarterback leads the team in passing and rushing. That's interesting. Um, I don't know how I'm gonna watch this game. I don't know. I think I know how I'm gonna watch it, but it's gonna be on TNT, and you're gonna have to probably stream it to catch it. It's not on the um, national channels. Yeah, yeah, yeah. True. Tulane looks a lot better since week 2, but yeah, they got good talent on that Ole Miss side. I don't know. I know that if I was, what's up, Song MF Jones? Yeah, favorite hillbilly. I'll take it. I'm proud to be a hillbilly. You know, hey, what's up, Shelly Jeezy? Y'all please subscribe. The new people that are coming in, please subscribe. There's an outside chance we could hit 6K today, y'all. We could actually hit the goal. We could break the goal by 1,000 subscribers, but we could make 6K today. I would love to get Lacey. Oh man, Lacey stats. Hey, F1 Gators. What's up, Mackenzie? I'm 47. Lacey stats on the year: 258 carries, almost 1,300 yards, and 20 touchdowns. If we could bring Lacey over here to LSU and Trinidad Cham. I don't know what is. Hey, thank you, Shelly, and hit the subscribe too. What is Man, y'all got me excited. What is Chambliss? Do you know if he's a senior this year, F1? Mackenzie, I'm 47 years young. But Chambliss, I did hear some things that possibly he would transfer to LSU, but I don't know what if he's a junior or what he is. I really don't know. I guess I could research it. I should have researched it, but I'm too lazy to do it. But or I forgot. But yeah, we got some of these dudes here that if we get Lacey and Chambliss, and I'm 47 years old, man. All right. If we get Chambliss, there's a good chance that we could be a contender next year, man. I mean, if we get some of these big players, I'm young. You think? Okay. Some people say I look a lot younger with the beard off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I don't know. I still feel like I'm 47, y'all. I don't want y'all to think that I feel like I'm 20 because I don't. Mentally and physically, I feel my age, about what I am right now. Sometimes a little older, sometimes a little bit younger, but for the most part, yeah, I feel like what I am. All right. I'd rather not say, Mackenzie. I'd rather not say, buddy. Well, I guess I could tell you. Yeah, I do. I do. But, that's as far as I'm going to go with it. You know, 45 feel like 65. Some days, lately, honestly, the last 4 or 5 months, I've been feeling really good, F1. I've been feeling really good. But as far as how about the Alabama Oklahoma game? Let's talk a little bit about that one. Alabama was losing 17-0. They were getting smashed. Then all of a sudden, it looks like Nick Saban got the call, and I don't know. Nick Saban must have been back on the field somewhere because they look like the Alabama of old. And yeah, so um, my team I'm pulling for F1 is the Indiana Hoosiers though in the playoff. People I go in some of these chats and they're like, "Well, you're an SEC school. You should be pulling for the SEC." I was too, man. I was too. Like, how you feel about that, F1 Gators? You pull for the SEC? Like, you gonna be pulling for Alabama over Indiana? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not. I'm pulling for Indiana. They're the underdog, even though they're undefeated. I really like the coach. Like I was saying, I really like Kirk Signati. I like what he stands for, and I just think he's a good coach, man. I really do. I think he's a good coach. I would absolutely love to see Indiana win the championship this year. Never been. Okay, well, we get along good then. We get along good. Even though you're a Gators fan and I'm a LSU fan, I have a feeling we would get along good. I remember I remember when you had Danny Werfel. I was young, but yeah, I was probably early teenage at that time when y'all had Danny Werfel, and um it's kind of hard for me to remember. Well, y'all had Steve Spurrier as y'all head coach back in that time. But y'all were really good. And Danny Werfel played for the Saints, and he played in the first Saints game I ever went to in 1997. Mike Ditka had drafted Danny Werfel, and I still have it. It had a Danny Werfel Saints jersey I wore to the game back in '97. In that game, we lost 20-0 against the 49ers, but it was my first Saints game. Do you have a NFL team you follow, F1 Gators? You're a fan of yourself, Wisdom? Okay. Well, that's cool. Okay, you remember Emmett Smith? So you gotta be. I'm 47. You probably a little bit older than me, huh? If you remember Emmett Smith playing, because oh, we might be around the same age because I don't remember. I know Emmett Smith played. I know Emmett Smith played for Florida. I know that, but I don't know if I was okay. We the same age. Well, I don't remember watching him play, but I didn't start following football till 1987 when so I would have been 9 years old because before then I really didn't have nobody that talked to me about football. I was more into cartoons at that age, you know. And then when I started following the Saints in '87, and then I went to my first ULL Cajuns football game in 1986, and my first LSU game was around, I think, it actually was 1997. I went watch LSU in Alabama in Tuscaloosa, but it's just like maybe 10, 15 years ago that I really started following all LSU sports, and I love it. I love going over there. It's a blast. It's really a good time. Please hit the subscribe button for those of y'all lurking out there. I got about 4 minutes on the stream, and I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna go and see what I gotta do. Make another video. We got some more playoff games. I want to do them all because they get a lot of views. I want to do them all. I might go. Hey, the sun's not up yet or anything. So, but I'm up. But yeah, it's gonna be a fun day today. I think tomorrow will be fun. Today will be fun. Next week's gonna be fun. Next week's like an abbreviated week. We're gonna have some seafood gumbo on I think on Tuesday. That's gonna be awesome. Hopefully get some bowls of that. I'll let y'all know. Some pulled pork, I think. I'll let y'all know what's up. And of course it's Christmas next week. So Thursday, we'll be celebrating around this time. We'll be opening I really don't plan on opening that many presents these days. I got my Lane Kiffin t-shirt. I think I'm getting some earbuds, which is cool because like I could have used them last night. I was in line and stuff, and I could have listened to my music. Ooh, you making gumbo and crab legs? Nice. You know what we normally do? We go get Chinese food, F1 Gators. We fill up us a Chinese tray. We've been doing this for probably about 10 years. We'll go and go ride and get some Chinese food. And but I like going to the midnight mass too. It's a one time a year, and it's really a beautiful thing. I love the music of Christmas, and the Christmas trees and all that. What's up, Big Joe? Big Joe in the house. I might go a little bit longer on this stream. We still got 7 people. It's not like nobody's in here, so yeah, I might go a little bit longer. I got my mic is still working. We good to go. Good to go. Good to go. Look, got any farts is here. What's up, Fartsy? Fartsy climb, baby. Yeah, that's what we do too. F1. That's what we do too, man. Hey, F1. You ever come to Baton Rouge? Like you ever been to Tiger Stadium? Like when LSU plays the Gators? All right, Mackenzie, you got to go. I can't have you here. Yep, you got to go. You got to be 18, y'all, to be in here. As much as I appreciate y'all, look, I've worked too hard for this. You got to be 18 to be in here. That's just the way it is. I don't and anybody. Well, if you ever go, hopefully we stay friends. I have a Facebook that's called Crisco's Country Life. You feel free to send me a request. And if you ever go, like when we play in Baton Rouge, maybe we could hang out. Maybe we could hang out. At least say hi. That would be cool. I've never been to Gainesville, so I don't know. I don't know. The only away game I ever been to was in Tuscaloosa, and that was in 1997. So you know, um, but I wouldn't mind going see the Swamp. I know that it's got to be. How much does y'all stadium hold? F1. What y'all hold around 90,000, I think. Duke Travel Agency. What's up, Duke? What's up, Duke? Duke Travel Agency. What's up? Yeah. Actually have some family that I probably could go over there if I really wanted to. 96. Yeah, we at 102 right now, and we've been selling out even the smaller games. What's up, pickle juice? Yeah, we've been selling out even the non-conference games this year. So I know that next year there's gonna be a lot of excitement with Lane Kiffin coming. There's gonna be a lot of excitement. A lot of people are looking forward to Lane. I will tell you that. I'm gonna tell you though, there's there's people that uh that's I talk with a lot of people. Some people are like, well, he left them, he's gonna leave us. I don't think he will. I think Lane has always used jobs as a stepping stone. I'm not going anywhere right now. Please hit the subscribe button. I really would appreciate it. We're trying to get to 6K, and y'all could really help me with that. But Lane has always used his career. Everything has been a stepping stone. What's up, real young citrus? How you doing, buddy? Good morning. It's 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock, yo. I'm gonna stay live another 30 minutes so we can make an hour. Then I gotta go ride, and I gotta get these last two bowl games going on. Yep, a stepping stone. Well, he was at Florida Atlantic right before that, which was in the Sun Belt. Then he used that to get to Ole Miss. Then he used Ole Miss to get to LSU. But I know you probably know this, but Lane was at USC back in the day. He got fired. He did so bad he got fired at the airport. The athletic director met him at the airport and fired him. Then he coached at Tennessee, and then he coached the Raiders in the NFL, and and you know, and then he was the coordinator at Alabama with Saban. Um, my true opinion on Lane, I'm not gonna lie to you. Um, I did not think he was coming over here. I did not like personally. I didn't like him that much when he was with Ole Miss and stuff. But when I found out that he was actually taking the job here, because I thought he was using us as just a way to get paid more. But yeah, when I found out he was taking the job here, I'm all in with Lane. I'm all in on the Lane train. Looking at him with us, he does have a little arrogance to him. I think that's gonna yeah, he's a douche canoe, but he's our douche. I like that, real young citrus. You pretty much summed it up. He brings a little arrogance, but I do think we need that. I don't think see I just think Brian Kelly was just old. Like I think I just think Brian Kelly was just like an old pair of socks. You know what I'm saying? Just even his press conferences, he'd beat on the table and just I just don't think he got it. Didn't fit in, but I think people are gonna really embrace Lane, especially being one of us now. I think the whole state and the whole LSU fan base is really gonna impress Lane, and I don't see us looking backwards. Um, you got Coach O. Okay, I don't understand. He hasn't won anything. Well, and I can understand that F1 Gators, but that's the way it is these days. Look, we gave Brian Kelly 10 years, 95 million. 10 years, man. We had to buy him out at $53 million. That's paying 53 million to not do anything. That's how bad job he did. But I see. I understand why Lane's getting that much because you know he is our best chance to win right now. To be honest with you, I feel he's 50 years old. He's learned a lot of lessons. He's been around. He's very experienced. And again, neither did Saban. Why did the bicycle fall over? Because it was too tired. Man, real young. I went in Bama Moore's stream last night, man. Boy, he was excited. Ooh, he was on a roll last night, real young. Did you get to go check out Bama Moore's channel last night? I messed with him. I put GEAUX Hoosiers. Go Hoosiers. That is gonna be, look, I'm just telling y'all, and y'all could chime in on this, because I want to know, do y'all think Indiana, well, first of all, are y'all pulling for Indiana or y'all pulling for Alabama? And who do y'all think will actually win that game with Indiana, Alabama? Because I got to be honest with you, Indiana beat Ohio State. They're buying time. Yeah, I saw that. Mr. Dugas said that. But in the Indiana is still a smaller school. They hold about 55,000 on a good day for their games. But man, their coach is just he's exactly what you're supposed to be. He got a little arrogance to him, a little cockiness, and that's good. That's good to have. The way I look at that is you want to be you want people to know that you're supposed to be there. He's not the coach of Indiana just because not because he didn't do anything. I mean, he worked very hard to be that and to build this team to what it is this fast. And but Alabama is a powerhouse now. Even though they lost 3 games this year, they still a powerhouse. And I predicted them to beat Oklahoma. I didn't think they were gonna when they were losing 17-0. Though I was like, man, this game's gonna end up 40-0. But sure enough, they came back and won. But I'm pulling for Indiana. I know they're not in the SEC, but I don't care. I'm pulling for them to win it all. I would love to see them be that Cinderella story and do it. Okay, Texas Tech. I actually had another guy come in here. Okay, F1 Gator says Indy for sure. Bama needs to find their run game. Young Citrus is saying that Texas Tech. I haven't watched Texas Tech play, but that definitely would be a dark horse because I'm not sure on the map of things when they would play Georgia. I would my final this year that I would love to see would be Georgia and Indiana. I would absolutely love to see that matchup. Even even the Alabama Indiana game, to me that's must see TV. If you're a college Tulane for the Natty, boy, that'd be something. How about JMU? Oh man, JMU gonna take. But if you're a college football fan or a football fan, the storylines, the build up that they can have for that Alabama Indiana game, like I'd love to hear what Nick Saban says about Kurt Signotti, the coach for Indiana, because they're not exactly the same at all. I mean, obviously Saban, don't get me wrong, is the greatest. To me, there's no doubt about it. Nick Saban is just on a whole nother level. But this Kurt Signotti, I'm telling y'all, this dude, he's special. He's really special. But he's happy where he's at. He's coaching uh, at a 55,000 stadium school. I think this dude would have been ready to come to LSU. That's how big I'm on him. If Lane would have stayed at Ole Miss, I would have thrown a boatload of money at this dude because the same it factor, his desire to be successful. See, a lot of people don't understand this, y'all. But okay, so coaching is a profession, right? That is chosen. Like when a man or a woman, like we got Kim Mulkey, the women's basketball coach. So just a man or a woman chooses to be a coach. There's a mindset that separates them. And it's not just being a coach, it's us as human beings, as a mindset that separates us in everyday life. It's us too. And we have the same desire. They just choose coaching as their profession. But when you have a person that has a desire that's unmatched, a mentally desire that they without a doubt, no matter what it takes, they live, eat, breathe, and sleep to be the best, not the second best. So Kurt Signotti did a. I didn't know much about him. I only watched Tulane against Ohio State, bits and pieces, most of the highlights. But they did an interview with him that I shared on my Facebook. Add me on Facebook, Crisco's Country Life, or just check out my thing if y'all want. And he says, we want to be the best. You don't train your kids to be fourth best, 10th best. He said, B-U-L-L something. I'm not going to say what it is. We want to be the best. And all I had to do was hear that and his tone of voice. And look at the job he's done. And you know what? This guy is special. This guy is special. And their biggest wins this year, I believe they beat Oregon. But for them to defeat Ohio State, it was 13-10. For them to beat Ohio State, that cemented to me. Oh, you don't know who I am? Google me. Yeah. I saw that Real Young Citrus. Yeah, I saw that one. Yeah, but I think he has that same thing. Uh, I liked Oklahoma's coach too. You could tell he was a real fiery guy. I like that, man. That's like the same thing like what Coach O had when he won the championship here. That's what I like, man. I like what's up, Pencil? I like coaches and I like people that have that. That that desire, man, that they wake up every day and they just want to be the best, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, we got a short time here on this earth, man. I tell everybody this. We got a short time here. We're not guaranteed no day. We don't know if today is gonna be our last day. We really don't. Could this be our last Christmas? Our last New Year's? We don't know, man. And that's why you gotta put your best foot forward every day. And getting back on track, that's what makes some of these coaches the great ones. The players in sports, the coaches, because the truth of the matter is, and you can book this, if Nick Saban or Kurt Signotti or even Lane Kiffin, Lane still got to win a championship here, which I believe will happen. But you look at Michael Jordan in basketball, you look at Tom Brady, Drew Brees, I'm just giving you all examples. But all these guys share one thing in common. They have a desire that's unmatched. It's not to be their desire is not to be second best, fourth best. It's to be number one, no matter what. Babe Ruth, yep, Babe Ruth. And and the truth is that's a choice, y'all. To be the best at anything that you do in life, that's a choice. I was talking with somebody about this earlier in the week. It was Monday. Joe Montana, all the great ones, man. Steve Young, um, yeah, their desire to be the best is unmatched, and you can't teach. Look, you can't teach heart and passion. Look around you in everyday life. You know, you might have a little hair that's out of place. People have little hairs that's out of place. When I say that, I mean not everything is perfect every day. Every day, what we do on our daily routine, not everything is perfect. You're gonna have a little hair that's out of place. This is not exactly, you know what I'm getting at. But the thing is, you cannot teach heart and passion, bro, and love. You heart and passion that comes from right here, bro. And you know. So anyway, I think y'all get me. But Coach O had that when he was at LSU, especially in that 2019 season. He loved being here. He loved being here. I wish Coach O was still our coach. And I really wish that Lane Kiffin would find a way to bring him back, even as a recruiter or something. But I don't know. I don't know what's gonna be made. I don't know what's gonna happen with Coach O. He wants to get back into coaching. I believe you still got Arkansas, Penn State. Some of these, you got Michigan. Would Coach O be a fit at Michigan? I don't know. I don't know if you want to. He kind of had some bad seasons the last two. That's why we got rid of him. No, no, Evan, I saw that rumor too. They actually were rumored to get Blake Baker too, our defensive coordinator, but he resigned. But there's nothing that's been made official that Coach O was going over there. He has so many connections, Coach O. Yeah, there was smoke. You're right. There was some smoke about it. He's got a lot of connections in Miami with the Hurricanes, uh, Tennessee, even Ole Miss. He's pretty tight with Frank Wilson. Coach O actually coached at Ole Miss, had a short stint there. From what I understand, he brought in the talent, but he was hard on him and he couldn't get them to gel together. Oh, farts, that one was for you. I'm glad you heard it. My mic was be working really good because that was like I call those the softies. A hard one you can hear a mile away, but them softies you gotta have good ears. So combination of you listening close and a good mic will make you happy. Y'all hit that thumbs up. We got 10 thumbs ups. We almost been live for an hour. Um, but we doing our thing. We growing on our live streams. Very slowly growing, but we still showing some growth. The biggest thing about the live streams that I'm thankful for is we got a solid crew that come in here. We got some very loyal folks that come in here no matter what, and I really appreciate y'all. The sun's starting to come up over there. I'll stay live another 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna go take a little ride probably. Make a little video on another bowl game. You're welcome, Fortsy. Thank you for always hanging out with me. I'll never forget all those mornings we hung out in front of that gas station this year. You remember that? I'd park in front of that gas station. I'd sit in the car for about an hour. Yep. We ain't never going back to that, Forts. We ain't never going back to that. We hit the ground running, Forts. We hit the ground running. What's up, General? What's up, General Manager? Oh, the sun's rising. Hey, do you drink coffee, F1 Gators? Do you drink coffee in the morning? I don't like coffee, but a lot of people in the mornings like to drink coffee and scroll on their phones, which is not a bad thing. All right, we're gonna make another 12 minutes. You don't drink coffee? Okay. No worries. Oh, we going forward. Oh, listen, farts. Oh, I don't know if you heard that, but you know, I'm gonna make in about a week here, a week and a half. I'm gonna make my 2025 wrap up video and all that, where we stand on subscribers and views and different things going forward. I'll make that. I'll probably be at like a 4 or 5 minute video. Oh, you like monsters? What's your favorite monster? I'm gonna show you what I'm having right now. This one's called Toxic Waste. Energy drink. There's three flavors. One was a green apple, one was a blue one, and this one is the tantalizing tropical. And I got 12 of these for $5, man, at a place called Ollie's. I don't know if y'all have Ollie's in your area, but you know, so I made a little video on it. They gave me a little this right here. You see the little man, Ollie's, good stuff, cheap. But I got a little card that they scan. What's up, Hatoon? What's up, Hatoon? Hit that thumbs up, Hatoon. Let's get them thumbs ups going, Hatoon. I remember you, Hatoon. I know you. I know you well. What's up, Joe? Yeah, but F1 Gators. What's your favorite one? I like the coffee ones, coffee monsters too. Oh, so okay, you get the green monsters. Man, those are good. They just leave an aftertaste for me. Oh, nice. Yeah, John Elway, Young Citrus. F1 Gators. Well, let me see if he wants to be one. F1 Gators, you want to be a moderator for me or no? All you got to do, let me know if you're interested. You seem like a real nice guy, and some of my other moderators are suggesting I should put you as a moderator. So let me know if you're interested in doing that. It's not hard or anything. You just gotta if somebody comes in here, let's just say it's just us. Okay, I'm gonna make you one, and I'll tell you. Okay, so I added you as a standard moderator. So there's nothing hard or anything about it. Um, all you do is if someone comes in here and they're being like a little troll, I try not to be too hard on people because some people just want attention, and at this point I need all the help I can get, to be honest with you, with comments. But if they're persistent, you'll know after a short time if they're persistent and just being like truly hateful. You just time a short period of time. I normally do like a 3 strike thing. So that's the first strike. The second strike, we're gonna time them out for a little bit longer. And then if they're still continuing, I'll take care of hiding people, which means once I hide somebody, their account is gone. They're not gonna come in here anymore. So yeah, it's not hard. No, not everyone's a moderator. Not everyone's a moderator, Hatun. We want to make sure that the fences. Hey, no problem, buddy. Thank you, man. I've enjoyed talking with you in this stream. We want to make sure that things are strong, Hatun. Um, and it's not every time when y'all come in that we have a big group like this. Sometimes it's just me and I have like about 5, 6 people in here, and they come in and they'll do things, and I don't know. It's all good. And look, if y'all could share out the stream on y'all Facebooks. Yeah, it's just you and yeah, Hatun. Share out a video or two on y'all Facebooks. That way, the channel can get some exposure. That would be so amazing. Oh, Forts, that was for you. All right, we got 6 minutes. Yeah, oh yeah, Jacob. I know you got it. I know you holding it down, Jacob, for sure. There's no question in my mind about you. Oh, my little mic thing came off. All right. Yeah, there's absolutely no question about you, Jacob. I can see all you do. You always share out. Uh-oh, Hatun, what you talking about? Don't be doing that. Don't be doing that, Hatun. You're gonna lose your moderator. Hatun, I'm gonna time you out. I'm gonna time you out, Hatun. You playing with the wrong one. You're gonna lose it. Uh-oh. Hatun, don't make me take your moderator off, Hatun. I'm gonna take your moderator off. Don't do that. All right. If you do it again, I'm taking your moderator. And I know how much it means to you to be a moderator. I don't want to do that, okay? I know that number means something that's not good though. I'm not I'm not sure exactly what that means, but I have an idea that it's not a good thing. Yeah, I have a very good idea that that's not a good number that we should be saying. So, you know, but if I didn't like you, I would have took your moderator off because you just kept saying it for some reason. I don't know why. All we want in here, look, y'all. You have 2 subscribers. Well, do your thing. You got to keep making your videos and all that. It takes time. See, my battery is going low. I got about 3 minutes because I got my thing plugged in here. I won't remove it, but you can't be coming in here and bringing any negative energy. Oh, 2 days of editing. You can't be bringing negative energy. If we have one thing on this channel that we're gonna have, what's up 2 a.m. It's gonna be. I have to take my mic off, by the way, so y'all gonna be probably having to hear me because I gotta charge my phone again. So hold on. All right, y'all should. Can y'all hear me again? If we have one thing on this channel, if we only have one thing on this channel, it's gonna be positive vibes. That's the number one thing we're gonna have on here, y'all, is positive vibes. When I go somewhere, I'm telling y'all, they have places I go in, I can feel a negative vibe in there. It's not a comfortable thing. And when people come in here, whether we talking sports, reviews, or just daily stuff, don't matter. We're gonna have, I guarantee you, we're gonna have positive vibes in here. We ain't gonna have none of this stuff where people make people feel uncomfortable. That ain't gonna happen, bro. Because I guarantee you, if somebody comes in here and try to do something like that, and there's a moderator, I'm gonna remove that moderator and I'm gonna ban you from this channel. So look, I've been doing this too long. I worked 8 years for this. I'm in control ultimately. I'm the one that runs the show. And if anybody comes in here, like I said, and tries to upstage what I'm working on doing, you're not gonna be a part of this. Nobody's banning you, Hatun. You were just saying a number that you know and I know that is not a good thing. And we don't want to offend nobody, okay? I'm just being straight up with you, Hatun. I don't think any less of you. I don't think you're a bad person at all. I just think you were just having a little fun, and that's okay. What kind of content? Okay, y'all go. I'm gonna tell them right now. Y'all go check out Hatun's channel. I think Hatun is trying to grow his channel. What kind of content you have, Hatun? What's up, BHA? I don't know what to call you. Bahab? I don't know. Yeah, y'all check out Hatun's channel. Sounds like Hatun's trying to put some content and grow his channel. I don't know. Okay, you're trying to reach 1,000? Oh, hey, I know about trying to grow. I know a lot about that. I know a lot about that. And you just got to keep, that's all. You got to work your butt off, to be honest with you. I mean, that's all I can tell you. You got to keep trying. You got to put in the work. You got to keep trying. I'm fixing to do some work right now. I'm going to make some preview videos. I don't have to do this, but I do it because I love it, you know. All right, 4 minutes. And then I'm going to go take a ride. Hey, you got to believe in your channel. That is a positive feedback. Hatun, I'm going to tell you one thing. Hatun, I keep stressing this, but I'm going to tell you. Above all, listen, Hatun. Above all, you got to know what your channel, you got to know that your channel is awesome. It's nice to hear positive feedback from other people, but you have to know that. It has to be awesome to you. And I promise you, if you are proud of the content you're putting out, people will come. They will come, and you will attract the crowd that you're working to get. So don't give up. I'm fixing to go, y'all. Been an hour. I'm gonna go check and see how our little videos are doing. I'm gonna do some work, get some breakfast, and it's gonna be all good. Like, comment, subscribe, share. We're just about to make an hour. Hit the thumbs up, double tap. That's all you gotta do. And hit the subscribe button. What's up, 2 a.m.? And I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Go Tigers.